Thank you. Welcome to our Nèijiāquán warm-ups here. So we'll just review the standing a little bit. Feet parallel, or just lay down on your shell like the turtle's doing, I guess. Nice turnout today. Thank you, everybody. Kung Fu class is finished. And we have some of the slower, slothier and turtlier members. So very, very nice. Good. So feet parallel, if you're able to do that. Good job with all four. Four paws parallel. Good. Weight evenly distributed within and between the feet. Knees bent. Buttocks soft. Tailbone settling. Spine lengthened, which is two directions. One of them helped by that Wei Lu sinking. Shoulders releasing. Head suspended from above as though by a string. That should bring your eyes just about to the horizon. And no matter how tall you are, looking to the horizon will get you level. Right? It's really nice. Good. So we'll bend the elbows, rotate the forearms, and we'll go through our usual warm-up. Maybe we'll add a little to it. We'll see how we feel. Circles. Good. And keeping those knees from moving, stretching up to the sky, stretching out to a corner, stretching to another corner, let the palms fall, feel those shoulders come into fantastic relaxation, and let the head fall to one side and work our way towards the other. Trying to find our breath as we do this, if we haven't found it fully, or remember to find it at all. Good. Yeah, really, that's fantastic Wu Chi right there, buddy. Very nice. I don't know the names of most of the sloths in the class. They're very slow to give their names up. I don't think it's shyness, I think it's just a strict adherence to the precepts of the Tao. So, and looking side to side. Good job, Mimi, really nice. Good. Circles, nice and easy, slow. Circles, not trying to do the biggest circles I can do. Checking in with my feet and my knees, my posture, my breath. Back the other way. And here. Stretching the shoulders. Good, back the other way. Good, hands on the hips. Circles, checking with those knees, remaining bent, remaining unmoving. Checking with the feet, remaining connected to the earth. Back the other way. Good. Across the feet, we'll check in on those hamstrings. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale down. Not trying to get as far as I possibly can. Inhale up. Switch. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Bring the feet together. Stethoscope palms. Patient, loving, listening, attentive, connected, soft. Slow, small circles, maybe medium circles, but my point is not big, not reckless, not fast, not out of control in any regard. No weight on the arms, the hands, no weight resting on the knees. Shoulders relaxed, breathing back the other way. Inhale up, open, step. Good, nice stretch here for the calf. Inhale through the nose, exhale. Inhale through the nose, and bent knee, good posture, eyes on the horizon, and loose, soft rotation through the hip, through the ankle, including the toes and instep. Notice that I'm not cantilevering in order to do this. I'm not pushing my chest out or needing my arms for my balance. I've found my balance in this leg with my aligned torso above it. And switch, trying to go profile to the camera. Good job, Bear, well done. Very stable. Everybody's keeping their balance very well. Probably easiest for the turtle who started off on the belly today. But nevertheless, praise where praise is due. Good. And reaching the heel towards the floor, the popliteal fossa towards the sky. So we're not likely to see any movement here, but you're going to feel the stretch. So I'm continuing to lift the back of the knee to the sky and the heel towards the ground. But I'm out of motion, but the intention is there, the action. And so I'm feeling this. And other side. Good. Good. We'll do wide. Good. And back to our stance and wrist stretch series. I'm not sure how long I'm going to go with this warm up. Maybe we'll leave out the self-massage stuff and do some standing. I'm not really sure. No, letting you know what's in my mind. Normally I wouldn't skip those in a class, but I think I might like to vary what the video offerings are a little bit, so you can find the one you like or that works for you or that you don't like but you need. I'm looking out through the window and the daffodils and the kiwi leaves the daffodil flowers are opening and the kiwi leaves are opening and the quince over here is opening. The pear tree has the leaves just starting to open their green to the blue. Right, and I notice some of you guys don't have wrists, so I'm just going to ask you to do your best and stretch your hands and your fingers and your forearms. And by forearms, I mean, I don't know if you have 2 arms and 2 legs or 4 arms. We don't have any spiders in the class, so it makes it a little easier. I know Barely Bear just kind of has 1 arm at the present time. but that's okay. Good, it's a good job. Just do what you can do. Listen to your body before you listen to your teacher, or listen to your teacher, then listen to your body, and synthesize the best advice found therein. Good. Nice, nice. I'm going to do knocking at the gate of life. I'll have a sip of tea, and we'll do the next little bit. And we'll do a little standing. Okay. So I'm gonna do this standing here. So I started with my Wuji stance here, the Nèijiāquán horse stance. Opened my foot about 45 degrees, shifted my weight onto it, so I have the ball of the foot beneath the knee, and that means my knee is not on the inside of the arch side of the foot, and it's not over the toes, certainly not out on the blade side of the foot, but most people won't kick it out quite that far. So I have that sense of knee over the ball, and I'm gonna open to the arch side of that foundation foot, which is towards the camera here, and I'm going to take my unweighted foot and set it forward on the ball of the foot. So it's just very lightly touching, so I have my weight on the rear leg, but I have a little kickstand here. I get a little off balance, or maybe even a tiny bit tired. I could shift to it a little bit. So it's just very, very light here. And I'm going to rest the heels of the palms down, so they're kind of, I'll do it in sideways here. So I have this feeling, and the heels of the palms coming down. Good, so when I come down, so that I'm at the top of the stomach, the bottom of the chest with this heel, roughly, and then this is down, maybe just below the navel. I feel like my thumb and forefinger are around the navel here. So I don't have these kind of turned inward. The palms are more towards the ground, but of course they're a little towards the camera because I fell with the heels of the palms. So I don't quite have this feeling. Good. Armpits are a little bit open. Shoulders are settled, melting. Back of the neck lengthened, eyes on the horizon, head suspended, leg screaming at you. And so I can be bladed a tiny bit this way, and I can kind of turn more towards the camera. For me, I really feel it when I turn towards the camera, and my belly button is described by the four fingertips here. So the line of the belly button, these four fingertips are in a line. And then for me, that gets to be a little much, like too much espresso maybe, and so I kind of turn off line like a dimmer switch a little bit. It doesn't really make much of a difference in my legs. It doesn't really rest me there, but it's like eating hot wings and then shifting to a taste of the yogurt to cool it off, and then I kind of come back when I'm ready for more. But I was taught this both ways. In one way I kind of feel the buzz, one way I don't. So I kind of do them together, but you can pick one if it's working for you. I just want to make sure I'm turning here that this knee is not pitching in towards the arch. It's still right where I put it. And I don't think I'm going to stay all that long because you're just going to be watching me stand. But maybe we'll give it a little bit of time here just to, if you're wanting just to see if you can last like I'm lasting, maybe that works. Sometimes I try and outlast some of the fuzzies on the standing postures, but I don't think I've ever won always seem to stay right in their stance. So I have a little bit of kind of separation of the thumb and forefinger. There's along the large intestine lines. But the huko, the webbing of between the thumb and finger is not taut, but it's not very wrinkled either. So it's approaching taut, but it's not taut. Palms are a little hollow. The other 3 fingers on each hand have a little life to them, but not much. They're certainly not curled or folded. And if, that kind of takes the buzzing from me away, and I don't know how well you can see my center. If my zipper's offline, then it doesn't look like I'm squared. I don't know. How about 30 more seconds? And of course, this could be done on both sides. I'm just facing camera. Maybe I'll repeat it on the other side. That's a good idea. Thank you very much, Maria, for that suggestion. Well, that feels like about 30. So I'm gonna come in. There's my center, open, shift, kneecap, set the foot forward, ball the foot, and so I think I'll just repeat this so you can see me getting into it a couple times. I come back to the neutral, and I might normally stand here for a minute too. And then when I'm ready to transition, shift, open. And I don't make a big round here, but I don't just pick them up, so it's a subtle round. I'll emphasize it facing camera next. And often, I'm doing this, I'll come into facing camera just as the hands settle down. So kind of coming up in this rounded, kind of oval, sort of egg shape. And you'll notice I'm not quite at camera, I'm just turned from straight ahead for me a little bit. And then as these sort of lock into position, I kind of I arrive where I want without that knee going. So, and I just did that one a little fast, but, and then I'm like here, and then come back in, hang out here, I'll do a little cleansing. And then 3 times through, Shen Shen Bu. Spirit, mind, heart, and bow. And Namaste. Once in prayer, having followed once in thank you. And once in thank you. So thank you all very much. I'll give you a little introduction to everybody that made it to class today. We have our ape and fern here, and our bear. We have Piglet and Pooh, who many of you may know. And there's Maria, thanks to Marie Little for bringing us into her life, and some of the sloths, including the sloth who didn't possibly make it all the way through class. There's our turtle. And there's Mimi and Barely Bear, who seems to have suffered yet another injury during this class. And of course our special assistant Nèijiāquán instructor specializing in Baguazhang, Texidelo. Thank you.